Hello, everybody, and we are back with Baldur's Gate 3. This is the second episode, um, and you can check out earlier episodes on my YouTube channel. Link is in the description below. And one thing I forgot to mention yesterday is that if you want to support this channel, you can donate via Streamlabs in the link in the description below, and you can also check out my Patreon there, and patrons get access to a monthly Q&A, which I will post. I'll make a post on Patreon. You can put your questions, and then I will make a video exclusive to patrons in which I answer those questions. So those are a couple of ways you can support the channel, so check those out if you're so inclined. I hope I have fixed the audio today. I have adjusted something, so we'll see if that does anything at all. But let's get started. Turn that up in my headphones. Go. My main audio issues were that the narrator was really quiet, but the characters were really loud, so it seemed to be on the same slider, so I couldn't really fix it. So we'll see if what I did has had any effect at all on that. I may actually have to readjust things, given that I changed something. I may have to readjust things in-game because I did not check in-game. Come on. Come on. Let's load. We left off last time in the Emerald Grove. We had just basically gotten there, but we haven't gone down into the main, like, lower part of the grove yet. So we're still looking for a healer. Checking my sound bones. Just a little bit there. Just talk to Astarion and say hello.
Need something?
It sounded kind of quiet, so I think I do need to do some adjustments now. Let's see. How do you... I think I can turn the voice volume up a little bit. Let's do that up by 10. We'll see how that does. Like I said, there just may be adjustments as I play. When we left off, we had done our first long rest. So let's leave the camp and get back into our quests. This is where we were headed. And that's right, I mentioned yesterday that I have to start readjusting to using the arrows as directional things, because I'm used to this being full screen and using side panning.
Don't waste a
What's going on down
step.
here?
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Okay, that still seems quiet to me. Let me look at my
We
headphones.
could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you
Actually,
not
it's kind of quiet in OBS too, so let me turn you up a little bit more. Let's turn you up to 70. Okay.
We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
Oh, Astarion's such a sassy little bitch, I love him. Okay, so let's see. Keep in mind that I'm not going to necessarily pick the, like, happiest-go-luckiest kind of, response options, because Astarion, doesn't necessarily like us to, like, let's see, that's just volunteering me to do something for no money. He's not necessarily all about that, and he'll disapprove. It's really easy to get his approval rate up later in Act 1, but I kind of tend to go for kind of like a more neutral thing when I can. So let's see. Oh, you got your work cut out for you.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. You'd best move on.
So if I had choose that first option, Astarion would have disapproved. But we can still do something, but just without him disapproving of that text option. Let's talk to these guys.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Just dialogue options there. So let's move on. Kind of know if it's just because I'm so close or what. It kind of feels like my characters are kind of robotic in their movements.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back. It's forbidden to outsiders. Korger's orders. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand.
That's a quick whisper.
You. Apparently Korger wants to see you. Go ahead.
It was just so because I was so close. I don't know. Or I just kind of feel like I'm drawing frames in the game, not on necessarily on a game. Look, what my video settings are. I've got my frame rate maxed to 60. Because I know sometimes it can overwhelm your PC trying to do stuff. See, I've never had an issue. Got high animations. Got high animation level of detail. Let's turn some of this bloom off. I don't know if it'll actually do that much. I tend to not like too much bloom anyway, because it just makes my eyes unfocused. It'll actually do. That's all stealing. Not do that. I think a bunch of stuff here I can harvest. Yes. There's mine that I do. Loot this basket. Pick that up. Fine. Dead loot. Free. Come on. Come.
Let's see.
Black.
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Okay, so that does sound more level with the voices now. So that has helped. Okay.
Ah, my grizzled friend.
This is my least favorite person you can have in your camp, but
What's up for
I'm going to
discussion?
collect them just because I said we would.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
And there's no.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Fine.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
No goblins. Common variety.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
No.
Uh-huh. I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
It wasn't a dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
I actually don't remember, but apparently they did, so we'll do that.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of
think
someone
that's the
called
goblin
the
we saw
Absolute.
be executed.
The scandal.
In the last video.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Be careful.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Until we meet again.
quest line started, basically. Make sure mugwort, not sickle. Sickle stealing. Mugwort is not in there. Okay, so let's go. As you can see in this map, we have a little diamond. That means that one of our quests is at this location, so it's behind the stone door. Let's go down this way.
I'm sorry.
Cutscene.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Let's see. Should I talk to her about the child, or should I just say, hey, you want to see me? The results of this can affect the later acts in the game. So I'm going to do a quick save here. I don't know if I don't mention the girl, if that affects the outcome. So try this.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay. +3 for intelligence for nature. Or can do charisma. I do have more proficiency in this. Yeah, because we do not want her to be killed or imprisoned. Let's try this. Bonus. It says 6 to 9 bonus, so we'll see how this goes. Success.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you,
Stop
Korga.
trying to steal
Master
attention.
Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I'm sure she's fine and good and has no evil tendencies at all. Okay, Shadowheart, what was that about your hand?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Okay. Well, I don't need to ask more about it. Should I ask her? What's the...
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. Alright, we'll leave that conversation then. Okay, so now I need to talk to Kaga while she's not harassing A.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
You're a monster. It's an option. Sure, why not?
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Okay. Zevlor believes his people will perish. That's why I needed to talk to her, because Zevlor wanted to see if I can convince her. I'm not gonna fight her outright.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Alright.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You don't... Gosh, I just wish I should bring you two and sit you down at a table to talk. Okay, let's talk to you.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Some infighting going on in this grove.
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
Okay, Nettie's the healer. I'm supposed to see how
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay.
But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
Sounds like
It is what Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanas wants.
Okay. Let's see, there are plaques around, so let's look at those.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Book to read. Diary. Garrett. Look. Yes. Oh, food. Listen. Something that's only worth 1 gold. So here is... Oh, nope, 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 nope. Camera moved, and it moved something that was stealing. Just trying to read. Not steal.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us. Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Let's go get this plaque.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
We will hear more about that later.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
Okay. I think there's only 3 murals. Is there anything else? Oh, there's a book to read. Read that. And by read that, I mean open it and then.
Temple of Shar. Where? And what's this about a curse?
Oh, just some stuff to. Loot there. Those are non-lootable.
What's hiding here?
Wicker basket. Food. Large bottles, I think, are worth 5 gold, so I'll put those up. Chest. That up. Alchemy thing. Now, if you want to do the entirety, like all the side stuff. One thing you will need to do is kind of bring your party in here in this little room. I find it easy to ungroup my party.
I've got a long road ahead.
And pick my main character or a character. I guess it doesn't matter which one. And you want to start
I don't
sneaking.
need any attention right now.
You want to sneak behind this little alcove. Come on. And there is a chest here. Crap. Nope, I can't get it the first try. Okay, well, let's do a little save here. Let's little game of thieves tools. You want to take everything in here. You want to sneak back out.
Another step forward.
Okay, so what we want to do now is look at what we just looted. Alchemy bag. Okay, look at what we just looted. So we have malachite, that's fine. I'm gonna read. Okay, balance is a myth. This. So you can find out more about what's going on with Kaga at Swamp Docks. Tree, meet me alone. Okay, so we can find out more at Swamp Docks. Group back together. But when you hide,
This calls for careful footwork.
you see there's a red cone of vision. And if you are seen within that red cone of vision, you have to make a saving.
With haste.
See, I can't even read that book. Okay, it's red. But so that's where that is. That little hidden thing to give you a hint of where to go for more information about what's going on with Kaga in Emerald Grove. Okay. So this is Nettie. That's who we want to talk to about.
Does that hurt?
About healing us.
I know.
We nearly loot the alchemy stuff. So let's go around looking. Oh, red. What about over here? go talk to Nick.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Sure.
This may be Catherine's. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nitty.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Let's see. Healing.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Tadpole.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
It's not like a fuck up.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Okay. Let's see, I can merge my mind. Oh, shit.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
That could cure me.
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you.
Yeah, I think if you lie to her
I don't have
or
a cure.
antagonistic,
Only a way out.
she
I'm sorry for misleading you,
doesn't.
but I had to be
come
sure
clean
you weren't a
about the
threat
thing.
before I told you everything.
She doesn't come clean about
Now,
the plant being.
do I have your word or not?
I think Astarion doesn't like it if you swear, but I think she gets aggressive if you don't, so I'll swear and I'll just take his disapproval.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halcyon and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
View of my butt. There you go.
For one, That thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
I think it's only a matter of time. That's good news, question mark?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
I think he's still alive.
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds like me. It's a lot of assumptions. You could kill me.
The way I see it, you have two options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison.
Well, Halsin it is.
I don't envy your choice. Truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
Yeah. Fate. Right pin of it. Okay. Alright.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Why then? Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Turn up the volume that's in the incidental chatter. What's that? It's not music, it's ambient. Is it chatter? Which chatter? Turn that up a little bit. Because it's so quiet that I probably won't hear it if it's not immediately.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
No, thank you. Wait, I'm not going to take a closer look. 'Cause I know what it wants me to find, and I don't care about finding it.
Maybe I need more pockets.
That's curious.
What's curious? What was curious, Astarion? Said that's curious, and he saw a perception check, but didn't see like a nice little glow or anything. Okay, well, I guess it's not that important. Let's read Halsin's journal. Read, I mean, immediately close it. Go back in here. So our journals now, we've completed that section. Now we need to go find Druid House and the Goblin Camp. That's one of the last things you do in this main part of Act 1. Let's see, investigate Kaga. That's in the swamp. Save the first Druid. Again, that's one of the last things you do. Save Arabella. Okay, so we're gonna go speak to her parents when we get out of here. Okay, so nothing.
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Something to read. Because you want to make sure you read some books, because sometimes they do have like alchemy recipes in it, like this one. There you go, recipe unlocked antidote. Gotta keep an eye out for stuff like that. Get out of this little underground area.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
Here, we'll go talk to Arabella's parents first.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Let's see. So, got anything more than thanks?
I did, but I was robbed. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Marry. All we can offer is our thanks. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
I wonder who robbed you. Could possibly be.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. Stupid and reckless.
Leveled up. Sweet. Okay. Give this necklace to somebody. It just has a spell you can use. Okay. Wyvern toxin. I'm gonna give that to you, Astarion. Okay, let's level up, I guess, from here. Got another level 1 spell slot, and I've unlocked 2 level 2 spell slots. So I now have level 2 spells. So let's see what we got. Cloud of Daggers. It's one of my favorite spells, because it just does so much damage, and I can hit multiple people with it. So when you cast it, it hits for damage, and then if someone survives it at the start of their turn, when they're inside of it, they take additional damage. So it's like a damage dealer ×2. Okay, so what else we got? Okay. Visibility might be okay. Shatter might be okay. Misty Step. Misty Step is so handy, so let's grab that. Apparently I don't have a speak with animals option. I have to just wait on that. Prepare spells. So what's something, let's get rid of that. Let's grab Blades. Enhanced Sleep, Witch Bolt. Oh. That's lightning, that's thunder. Thunder Wave because this has to be done like it's in a cone in front of you. I tend not to be that close to people, so let's get rid of that. I'm gonna grab Misty Step. Okay, so accept. Okay, same with Shadow Heart. We got another level 1 spell slot, 2 level 2s. Prepare my spells. Okay, so that's Prayer of Healing. It's actually a good thing to have. Lesser Restoration is also a good thing to have. So is there this one? Never use that, so let's grab Lesser Restoration instead. And that's good. Don't have to do much with her. Okay, so his subclass is kicked in. Quick your spells the lockpick. Your illusions and enchantments keep opponents on the back. So he can have spells. I had him, I think this default, I had him as default my first 2 runs, but I think I switched him to either Thief or Assassin in my last one. And it definitely worked out better, I think, as a class for him. Let's see. Thief against additional bonus action. Yes, this is great because this means I can do Cunning Dash as a bonus action, and then I can do a main hand weapon attack and then an offhand weapon attack. So I can basically do an extra attack if I'm dual wielding, which I did with him last time. See, I've mastered the art of falling and gained resistance to falling damage. That would have been helpful in my first playthrough, but I've definitely gotten better at not falling great distances. At least it's not like an auto kill, like you get pushed off a ledge or something. So since I changed his subclass, I don't have to choose spells and everything. So let's do that. Subclass. Let's see. Okay, 3 passives or 3 maneuvers. That spells. Check out my maneuvers. Let's see. Disarming attack. Distracting attack. Use both your actions to attack a target with advantage. I think rally is one that I tend to go for because it lets me heal an ally, I think. Yes, gives temporary hit points to an ally. If a hostile creature misses, yes, I tend to like the response kind of maneuvers. Let's see, sweeping attack, trip attack. I don't think there's any of these others I absolutely want, so I just need to choose one. Guess I can do a swooping attack if I have multiple enemies. Except. save after doing all that leveling. Okay, let's go back in here. This little, whoop, it's a bucket of fish. Yep.
Would that we could speak freely, my earth.
Has ever learned to converse with your kind?
Scribbled note somewhere.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
What's the scribbled note say? Am I going to read it? No. Here's, thank you. Alright, Astarion, let's lockpick this. Bonus plus 12, so unless I get critical failure, I don't know.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Type of curing. When you inspire an ally with bard inspiration, I don't have a bard. You never get the option to have a bard companion. So that's just going to go directly to camp. I have no use for it. I don't think bowls or anything. Besides like
Very well.
a single gold.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
How can I put this? That sounded a little
It sounded like a cat being strangled. God damn it!
Well, you said it, not me.
I know. I should be packing up, but I need to finish this song. It's important.
You can smash her with. I don't think I've seen that option before. Song's more important. It's fine. It's your life.
And I'm sticking to it. Thank you ever so much. Oh, that works. Maybe.
Alright, well, have fun with your song. Go over here, because there is a quest. Or a situation to get involved in. Should check for,
Singing.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so we hear singing. So that's what the investigate the beach thing was for. So main path. Still trying to get used to this scrolling with the arrow keys.
Such a pretty song.
Shh. Listen. Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful. of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
I will have your head, Harpy.
I just got hit. Oh, Lazel. Okay, so Shadowheart. So, Shadowheart. Let's see. So this is the one that's singing. Hold on 1 second. Oh, had to cough. Okay, Shadowheart. Let's get you down closer.
On the move.
Let's give you a cantrip. 50%. Does any of your other spells hit? Guiding bolt. Does that hit more? Hit 65%. What about arrow? Well, let's just do a level 1. 1 guiding bolt. Critical miss. Great.
Shall we cut and run?
Yeah, you kind of want to try and interrupt this singer, because otherwise it can
keep them guessing.
Have an effect on your party. It can like put a status effect on your party. There we go. So it broke her concentration. Okay, so dash. Still can't reach her. Still can't reach her. Let's do a we'll just dash anyway. Hit. You see that's an opportunity attack that Astarion just had because they were moving past his melee range. So okay, well, let's hit you with my big sword. Almost strike on you. Let's do action surge. Okay, another attack on you. And let's just get closer this way. Yeah. Bam.
Go from here.
Okay. Let's. You have cantrips. Just. Really? A miss? Oh, that's not what I do. Run away. There you go. The kid's gonna run away. Okay, sure. Let's here you go. It's 36%. 36%. Okay, so oh, nope, nope, nope. 42%. hitting it with a sword. That seems to me like the best bet. Let's hit you because you're lower. That didn't really do much, did it? I don't really have too many. Well, it's 2 a.m. No, I'm gonna do a short rest anyway for this battle, so. So it's 2 a.m. We'll stab.
With pleasure.
Let's do a stab. Let's do another stab. Critical miss, no! Okay, so now I have another luring song. 65%. Let's give it a shot. So, anybody that had failed that check, now that she's dead, it's not a problem anymore, so let's bring back over this way. Let's do myself. Do myself. Turn. I don't have that much damage on that. About a level 1. 6 and that will be the same. Let's just beat the crap out of this one.
Are they gone?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know. That's what the voice said.
I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Okay, bye, kid.
Open up.
Get my bone. So basically, the dialogue was a hint that there is treasure.
What path lies before me?
Over here. You have to go around the back of this rock. That's not treasure. Not the main treasure. I'm going to talk with the brute mode. The main character. Most of this. I'm also going to save, because in my last playthrough I did some jumps, and as you can see when you do a jump, you can see there's a white circle that's supposed to be like, yes, this is a safe place to jump. I had at least 4 jumps in my last playthrough where it said this is a safe jump to make. Nope. Nope. Hit like some kind of weird box in midair, then dropped and insta-died. So let's back to that. So what I can do in advanced sleep. That. Go and jump over now. Jump over there.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
I'm just gonna take everything, even though it's 2 bones, just because I do not want to spend my limited jump, enhanced jump turns. Trying to sort through that. There we go. Go back over here. Talk to party mode again. And let's see what I actually ended up getting. Let's see, I got a ring, color spray. Never gonna use it. Never gonna use it. That spell, but there you go. Read. Love letter. Okay. This is normal. Okay. Summary journal. Don't know if it'll have any impact on the story whatsoever, but here we go. So that's what not Mole, that kid was trying to get, was the stuff that's in the nest. Nothing up here on these ledges. I think there's like some like bones and stuff, but I don't think there's anything. Like there's a pile of bones. And I think they just have like bones as far as loot goes, so I'm not gonna bother going all the way over there for that. Actually, just so I can like if you look at my map, I'm just trying to get some of the fog of war cleared. So I am going to do some stuff. I'll check these pile of bones, make sure none of them have gold, because sometimes piles of bones do have gold, so I'll check. I'll check. Bone. Bottle, which is just worth 1 gold too. So candle, which I don't need, because it's worth 1 gold. And 1 gold. I'll take the actual gold. Over here. Okay, so now we can head back to the grove. And that just kind of goes to like a dead end. Whoop. I clicked out of the game. Okay.
Would that we could speak freely, my Earthside friend. Alas, I've never learned
So
to
now we
converse
can
with
start
your
heading out of the grove. And one of my first main goals for getting out of the, or when I get out to the main world, we going to get Karlach, but I may run into some. I'll probably run into some other like quest stuff on the way there. That's going to be one of my main goals, is to get Karlach.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Where's the dragon's lair? So I think, since we rescued Arabella and we rescued the other kid by the Harpy Shore, I think we can now get back the stuff that was stolen, pickpocketed from but that team of two kids. I think technically we did good deeds for kids.
I get to run the ring scan? I bet that scan is going
Right,
to
come on, Mole.
Don't get too attached to that con, kids. Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
So why are you running all these schemes?
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
I'm not your father, dudes, please.
Didn't need your permission, but fine.
Okay, so that's completed. This quest can be what's it called? Gosh, it can mess up where it won't go out of your quest log after you've finished the quest. Like this quest that's called Find Mole, and technically you found Mole, and it just never disappears until you've gone to Act 3, and then it just registers as incomplete. So we'll see if that happens this playthrough. Come on, take all this rubbish stuff that I don't need. I'm gonna keep these two because they're related to Kaga's story, so I don't know if I need to. I don't really like the ocean dice, so I'll sell that. Anything else to sell? Okay, now what do you got? Ooh, thieves' tools. Always use those. I need that. So.
Anything else?
No.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
I think if you ask if she needs help with anything, she just asks you to steal the idol again, and that did not go well the first time, so not doing that again. Okay, let's get that to Astarion. He's up. Okay. There.
Worse than junk. Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's
I'll give it a shot.
curses practically grow on trees. Be patient.
Tree. Whoa. Whoa, graphics. Apparently my camera panned into a rock and it did not know how to handle that.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Well, good for Mole. I'm not trying to steal her thunder. Better her deal with all you kids than me, because... Well, let's talk to Merkin.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story. It's about you. I hope you like it.
I'm not gonna be super mean to the kid. Especially when he's trying to be nice to me. Okay, apparently I do not get my stuff back. Maybe if I go out and talk to the
Not long until we leave now.
to the merchant kid. You see these little holes? If you're I think a certain size, or if you can shape into other animals. You can go through those small holes, but otherwise it just says, I'm too big to fit in here. It's a boy on a beach. It was a harpy nest. He was a good climber. So I now have an admirer. I'll send that to camp. Usually I sell stuff like this, but I'll send that to camp. Look, here's my proof that I'm not a complete bastard. Where's the actual way to get out of here? There we go. Let's talk to this kid and we'll see if we get our objects back.
Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what?
Nope, apparently not. Okay. It's like that was a black screen that scared me for a minute. Okay. So before we leave the grove, we need to talk to Zevlor about what Cog said. He's in this stone door. We best not go down ladders. Zevlor! Cog said you have to leave.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Leaving the grove is the best option. I can help. Can you delay the ritual? You have to resist. Best of luck with that. Has nothing to do with me. I'm not here to advise you. I'm here to make sure you leave. I do not want to get on the tiefling's bad side. I also don't want to get on the whole grove's bad side. So kind of just
You
have to
saw
kind of
what
play
they
a
were
neutral
willing to do to
territory
a
here.
child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance.
Whoa, I didn't want to sign
I
up for
can't
murder.
manage that, but they've already let you pass once.
Yeah. I'm not some murderer for hire.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
I have actually never seen that option.
But if there's a clear path,
Times I've
those
played
goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Okay, you can't really loot anything down here, but if you go up these little steps, there's some lootable stuff up here. It's a rag. It's a rock mushroom. Don't want it. Let's booze. I'll take that. Is there anything else? It's not stealing. It does not look like it. Okay, so we want to go up this ladder. Not that way. Up this ladder.
I should speak up.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Try not to kill the first blade drones. Will you? I don't see. Fight win!
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
I'm not the wagering type. How are you gonna take my gold if you're dead? Can't remember if Astarion dislikes any of these. I'm not the wagering type.
No? Shame. I thought you might enjoy a little fun. Be safe out there, whatever comes your way.
So many ways to die.
Whoop. Don't think so. Okay. Alright, let's where's my edge? Edge. Go back in. Go back out. We're actually going to be leaving the groove. Woohoo! We're only about an hour and a half into the stream, and I'm finally leaving the groove. Okay, so let's go back this way. The door. His thing is still lit, but I think that's just because if I go to talk to him, he's like, "Are you gonna kill Karlach for me?" And I'm like, "No." There, but oh yeah, I see that says return to Zevlor. But I think I need to actually go do like side stuff in Swamp first before I can actually go to him with anything new, I think. Oh, and after you do a long rest, that replenishes the merchant's like gold. So if you've basically taken all their gold via trading, a long rest will replenish that. And I think they also can get some new stuff, like if they sell potions, they'll like have new stock of potions. They sell scrolls, might be new scrolls, arrows, new arrows, stuff like that. Like they won't have brand new like armor and like weapons.
I were mine to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
Yeah,
I
they'll
failed to see
hush.
the distinction.
I know some people love their character, but I'm just like, don't get it. Yeah, see, let's see, as you can see, some of the corpses have disappeared since I've had a long rest in there, and that's why it's recommended that you check corpses before you go in the Emerald Grove. Somebody was talking, but I was not paying attention.
More for me.
These tracks. Squat, bow-legged.
Yeah, that's a stone door.
Goblins,
That's
I'd say.
I think there's a weapon in there or something.
Something good here, I hope.
Just never. Anything more or anything there, in my opinion. Alright, let's
So,
up this way.
you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Should get started.
You have to be careful with jumping up and down off places, because some of your characters can jump further than others. And if you're not paying attention, you might be leaving some of your party behind. else move there. This ladder.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Let's see. I'm gonna talk to the mouse and the cat.
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Specific somewhere to make now. I don't think you want to anger him too much.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
These theatrics lead.
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
You are kill what you want. What makes you think I need
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Mad, I think I do with the devil.
And what is madness
Everybody
but
approved
a
of
denial
basically
of
denying him
reality?
like that.
Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Okay, nobody has anything to say about that, apparently. There's a chest up there to loot. Got my first trap disarmament kit. There you go, Astarion. These ropes, as you can see, they weigh 1 pound and only get you gold, so to me, not worth the looting of them. Another necklace.
That necklace has a harper sigil. Why were they here?
State of that apparently. Let's see, why don't you give that necklace and you can take this one. Yeah. Astarion, am I giving you the scrolls? I can't remember. Yes, I am. I only streamed yesterday and I cannot remember who I gave the scrolls to. Okay. I think the only reason I remember that is A, because it looked like he only had the only non-standard pouch on him, and also because I gave him the scrolls my last playthrough, so. Anything else lootable up here? Awesome. Like we're going back down to the main path. Down that cracked rock. But yeah, I don't know if Raphael was always up there at this outpost, but I only discovered this outpost my last playthrough. So, he finds you either way, but I don't know if I just missed him the first couple of times I played, or if he was recently moved.
Aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Zelk Chucky. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
More bickering. More loot. And then... Yep. Right click on it, pick it. Okay. Alright, Shadowheart, you are getting a pouch. You're gonna start being our potion carrier. Right for you. Potions. Notes as well. Okay. I try and keep it organized as I go because otherwise it's just I end up spending like half an hour organizing everything. shield. Go around this way. This way. There's mugwort there, but I'll be stopped by this cutscene first.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Okay, save successful.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
This Lithid Wisdom. Let me see if I can avoid using
An
it.
oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
That Lithid thing can only be used once per long rest, so I'm trying to avoid it if I don't need to use it.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul.
Mind him.
He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Let's see. Okay. Looking for the Druid house. Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Okay, I did this last, I think my last run through. If you, for some reason, if you put that you were a survivor of their crash, they actually turn hostile to you. I'm not really sure why.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Yeah, so they turn hostile. Can I actually just tell them to go away?
What? And just... leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
I actually think you see them later. Remember from the goblin camp
Same
later
as
on
that
in this
goblin Sazza. Curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
save here.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Yeah, this only happens, I think, the first time you come across another true soul that has a worm in their head. And the reason that happened is because they have... Oh, no they don't. Okay, well, never mind. Normally there's something that says Mind Parasite, like Mind Flayer Parasite in a drawer. They do not have that. And I think it's maybe because I saved the throw. But you will come across others, and I just do not pick them up because A, you either have to use it, or, like you have to use it, or you just have to keep it like in your camp inventory because you cannot sell them. So I don't use it like as a quest option. I just don't deal with them, don't bother with them. So I just stopped picking them up. So okay, let's take a quick peek at this stuff. Somebody needs a more than +2 shield. Can you carry a shield? Let's see what you got. Yeah, you can carry a shield. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. Let's do a nice little save. And then we're going to take about a 5-minute break. That will give me time to get more ice in my cup. And a nice little pee. And then we will be back to continue playing more of Baldur's Gate 3. I doubt I will be able to get to Karlach today, but we will see what we can do. Alright, I will see everybody in a little bit. Bye! Okay, we're back. Let me adjust my a little bit. Go. Okay. So let's get into it. This guy was attacked by an owlbear. So let's go. Let's escape down from here. See, it's like a cave over there. Are those leather boots? They're just standard boots, okay. Let's move over here. Yes, there is. Go up there. We'll go up there after the owlbear cave. Down.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Unfortunately, still think I don't have the communicate with animal potion. Let's see. Let's do some. Okay, go ahead. Let's do some alchemy. Potion of featherfall. Okay, that looks it. Does it look like it's it? Do not have any more elixirs or potions. So I cannot do. I think it's potion of animal speaking. If you had the option to speak with animals, I would play this differently than I am going to.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
This area back here, that's where the owlbear is. And so if I could speak to animals, I would. Or if I had animal handling, I might do it. But
Seluna statue. It is stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
maybe I should have heart. For you, but as you can see, there's a chest here, but it is.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Yeah. Look. Oh, see, look, there's a potion of animal speaking. So I will. So I will ingest that and
That's curious.
A prayer sheet. With the same symbol as the one on the chest.
I think if you pass that check, you can now open the chest. Let's try.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
Maybe not. What do I have to do? Do I have to go pick up the sheet? I don't remember what the actual solution is for that chest. bludgeon it.
Indolence breeds madness.
Where's that? Hit it with your sword. I'm actually gonna look this up real quick. I actually got it in my first playthrough, but my next two I did not know how to, I think I failed the check, the religious check. Saloon. Steel chest. Okay, apparently, all I have to do is pick up prayer. I tried that. Alright, what? Accidentally clicked up again.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You guys can stay over here. Get up again. Get up again. Get up.
Can't slow
Over
down.
here. Back over. Now can I open you? Okay, did that do something? Oh.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Okay. Why do you care so much? We sensible Shadowheart. Kind of in the wilderness here with
Fine.
tadpoles in our heads.
Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
Yes.
It hurts.
Something right. Got a necklace. Gem. Let's see. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. So that's useful. Let's read this. Astarion, there's a scroll for you. So who do I want to avoid? Probably. You would have dancer ones. Probably the same thing. There you go. You're doing bad, Astarion. You won't provoke opportunity attacks. So. Oh, and let me drink the potion of animal speak. So I'm gonna go talk to Mama Owlbear.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Let's see, intimidation, persuasion. I definitely don't want to have to. If I want all the camp companions, I do not want to have this go wrong. So, I guess you'd call it a camp companion. Go.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time.
Yes, it would.
You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Now there's actually like corpses you can loot in here, but if you do go too far in, she will just start attacking you. So I'm just gonna turn around. I don't actually know if you kind of have to trigger that to get something that happens later to trigger, but
Let's see what this does.
alright, so we're done in the owlbear cave.
Zell, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Say, murder, or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
So let's go up this little crate. Have to look at these little beehives to get honey. Camp supply.
What's in here?
Fish.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadow. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Constantly go at it.
Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat. Now, that's a different. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Repair mission. Supplies.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
Let's do persuasion. Again, this is companion in camp, kind of say. I'll have 3 inspiration. I'll just use that.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I think he needs more than rest.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home. We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same. No, I won't leave him.
Wake up.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Yeah. So this goes. Actually, that might be a shortcut to Karlach. These collapsed burrows, it's also one of those, if you are small or can shape to be small, then you can go in those. Alright. It's one of the things where I'm going to save in case it decides to just auto kill me.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Actually, that's where Karlach is. So I actually need to swing by my camp and pick up a wheel. Before I go any further. So you can go to your camp as long as you're not in a hostile area. You can go to your camp.
There are important matters to discuss.
So let's
Seems like a
Lae'zel,
good moment to
you need
talk.
to hang out in camp.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Githyanki Knights. The riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Why were these knights chasing them on their
The
ship?
Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many plains.
Okay, that's not why I originally talked to you.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Okay, wait for me in camp.
Shook. You believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
waiting quite a lot.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Okay. Oh, no attention to spare.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
People stop monologuing at me.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. That's the spirit.
Now we need to level you up. Like 3 levels. Let's go. Spells. Let's see. Which bolt? Okay. Let's just do which bolt. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna make my Eldritch Blast better. Speak with animals. I'm not gonna actually have him in my party all that much. Because I myself am a spellcaster, so I don't really need 2 in a party. Let me see. I'll put in speech, why not? Take that out, put my witch bolt in. Oh, that's the bash. Hush Rebuke. This is a reaction. Uses a spell slot, but if somebody attacks me, I can do a reaction with some fire damage, so yeah, sure, why not? I'm not gonna have him in my party that much, like I said, so okay. Spells. Oh, it's gotta be 5 daggers. Boom. In the service of a familiar. A spirit that takes choosing. And some packed weapons. I've done packed weapons before. I did not like them. More shadows, guidance, which is let's do this. Spell in. Is there anything I want in? Stability. What misty step in? Roll one out. I guess Hellish Rebuke because it's a reaction, but it also causes a spell slot, so I'd rather have Misty Step. Only twice. Okay. So now let's leave camp. Oh, actually. What do you have gear-wise? Rapier. Triple wield? No. Alright, I'll have nothing on hand for you. So let's, leave camp.
Have you wondered what people will say when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint though.
Rest. Oh, okay. Toll flipper's key here in the grass. Wonder what it opens. Grass. Competition yet? Yeah, certain competition.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. Don't teach me to underestimate you.
You have a devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Practical, she's infected. You use her as an ally. Stand down, you saw what I saw.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
She's not a devil and you know it.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far.
I may not be a devil, but I can put the blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So, you want me to keep hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Alright, Shadowheart. Let's start to flirt. Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them.
No room in your party. What should I do?
Oh, you can trade places with Will.
Off I go. You'll know where to find me.
Excellent.
It's actually new with
Let's
the patch, more recent patch, because you used to have to be like...
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
I think for the latest patch, you had to basically send them to camp, go to camp, tell one of your party members to leave your party, and then pick up the new person you just got. But now it seems like you can just replace them in a dialogue option. Let's get Karlach leveled up before we go kill some people. It's just the basic one. So this is going to be replacement for Lae'zel. Subclass. Okay, Wild Heart. Berserker. This is, Bestial Heart. I did that my first playthrough. Just didn't really understand it too well, like the benefits of it. So I was just like, no, let's just go for straight old frenzy damage. It's easier. Like maybe if you're a regular D&D player, you probably understand it better. But Astarion, you get weapon coatings. Astarion, that. Shadowheart, the arrows. Let's look at gear. She's two-handing a great axe at the moment. Go kill those guys. Just kill.
No traps, please.
Collector. Okay, let's go up this ladder. I'm actually. Can I? Go in here. Are you hostile to me yet? Or not? I can actually trade with these people. I think. But if Karlach's with you, it just makes them hostile. So I'll leave her behind for now. Do some looting. Do some trading. And I'll help her kill you all. It's better than Karlach's current armor. So here. The reason you want to kind of loot before Karlach gets here is because some stuff might not be accessible after battles.
Looks empty.
Corpse here. Supplies. Can't pick that up. Okay, fine. Supplies. More camp supplies.
Cut it out. It's worse than nose out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
The only thing you give a dragon is bad gas. At ease, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
I'm looting their stuff. Taking his gold right in front of his face and he doesn't seem to mind. Right food. Large bottle. Can't reach it. Astarion in here with me. Remember if there's anything up here, so do a quick check. No, there's a nice little bloodstain over there. Doesn't look like there's actually any loot over here. Okay, there we go. Come on, camera, I can go faster than that. Okay. Bring that inside. I don't want to start talking to her and then have her trick Karlach, so. Open because she can trade.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
Okay, let's see. She has potions. Some arrows. Astarion has 3 or 5. I think that's 5. Yeah, that's 5. Numbers are so small on my screen. Okay. You don't actually have anything I want. I will sell. Let's see if Karlach will get any of the range stuff. There's the crossbow or the bow. That's better than Karlach's current armor. Which is sad because she's medium and then heavy armor. So sad that her armor's like pitiful. Water. Let's get that back. Anything else? No, I don't think so.
In Tia's name.
Okay, start.
Moving.
No, not close door. Go in the door. Go. So we got
Still breathing.
Maid and
Despite
Astarion
everything.
together. The reason I need Astarion to go with me is we're gonna go into the basement. And there are traps here in this basement, and I think some locked stuff too, so I need his lock-picking skills. Plenty of food now for resting.
wench. Body must have been here a good while.
She's metal box. Astarion. I tend to do all the weapon coatings on Astarion unless it's like plus something to magic or something like that. Buffs I got. Karlach, let's get you some better armor. Camp, since it's a special thing. Karlach. Can you build a light crossbow? You can. Can you build a regular bow? Oh, you've already got a light crossbow. Oh. That's it for that. Okay, so you got everything you need. So I can sell that other stuff before I go get her to come in here. Okay, Astarion, we're going to slowly inch you forward. Let us scoot this way.
Looking ahead.
Let's throw something. Because I can see that that is a trap. But apparently my characters cannot, so let's throw something. What's something non-valuable? I guess those oh, there's some. I thought those equipped. Let's throw a book.
Beware. This place is trapped.
Okay, so I noticed one trap. Which trap did I noticed that trap. I haven't noticed this trap, so let's throw something else. Oh, I know what I can do. Just throw the barrel there. Go. Shed parts to potions. Sorry.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okay, now let's get Astarion. Disarm this. Crit success. So, while we're here, let's go ahead and disarm that one.
Can't give up now.
Let's go back to looting. So much loot. Shards are only worth one. Definitely not worth looting. Bottles. Bottles.
Looks empty.
It's not like empty, it's full of bottles. Which I don't care about. Okay, so this is the first room. Pretty much done.
Watch how you go.
So, you've noticed this trap.
Trust no one.
It's like over here. You didn't notice that other trap either, so let's disarm this one.
No one's stopped me yet.
Nope, nope. There you go. Covered up. It's basically what like 90% of my gameplay is. Just going around, just looting everything I can.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yes, Astarion, and you just almost ran
Watch
right
your
over
back.
it. So let's start this one since we're almost standing on it. And we did not notice that one. Okay. Yes, light this torch. It's dark in this corner. Yeah. Notice that trap either. Bottle. Get the wine.
Might be useful.
Water. Purchase bag. Large bottle. Large bottle. Large bottle. Large bottle. I think if you have someone, actually I'm just gonna do it. Let me do a quick save. I don't think I ever bothered doing this. Sit in this chair.
There's a pressure plate in the chair. I'm missing something.
What am I doing?
What now?
Drag 'em.
Over here.
Okay, so you you sit there.
Never a dull moment.
That's why I didn't need to separate them. Astarion.
One step at a time.
Here. Go to the other seat. I'm gonna stay down. If I go in.
Have to keep going.
Reach this. I think he's broken. Okay, Shadowheart. I need you to join the others in the basement. Apparently I got
I'll
my
take this
character
way.
stuck in a wall.
Looks like a trap.
Oh, she noticed the trap. She noticed the other trap. Okay, sit down.
Looks like a trap.
She's noticed a couple more traps. Okay,
All
you
right.
done being stuck in
What
the wall?
now?
Yes, okay. Oh. Apparently triggered a trap.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay, let's have you jump there.
If not over, then through.
Keep your distance, darling.
Alright, Astarion, you need to get your trap disabled, but
No time to rest.
A trap. Some visitors.
it's the first time I've done this part. Okay, so disarm. 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 All that. Do not want to play on the trap. Ugh, covered in icky stuff. Okay. Astarion. Shadowheart noticed this trap. One in the room. Get him while I remember him. Let's go back to looting in here.
Don't linger.
Ton of stuff in here. Isn't worth anything. Gloves of Heroism. When you use your Chained Oath spell. What's this? A class. I don't. Not a class for me. loot. It's going to be going to camp. It's going to be going to Adrian. So let's have strength saving throws. Those go to you. Not that good, but they're better than what you've got. Got a great X, but how would you like a great X plus 1? Else, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Away wall. Come on. I tend to like Astarion since he's pretty much always in my party. I tend to like him in second slot.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay, so back upstairs.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Okay. Right, where's this trader?
Never wanted the easy path.
Back inside, trader. Back inside before I get Karlach and we kill you. Human. Human.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry.
Says you don't have any gold. Sometimes it does this where it says no, there's no gold. Even though they do see it just showed up now. Speed. Got 3 gold left. So 3 gold. Quill. Like it. Okay.
In Tia's name.
Okay, come on, Karlach. Gonna go confront your buddies in there. Quick save. I think after we've done this battle, we'll probably be looking well, she's not auto being hostile, so I'm gonna go around. I don't want to be sandwiched, so we're gonna go around. I'm gonna go in the front. There.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
Insight. Doesn't matter, I know the truth.
Zariel? Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no other. Please, mercy. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our gods, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you. Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Okay, Astarion. What? Okay, so let's do a dash. This guy has 30. This person has 22.
Delicious.
Maybe able to Nope, I was gonna like maybe able to outright kill that one, but no.
It's bright.
Alright, let's I want to move out of the doorway because otherwise
Time to press
block
ahead.
my teammates from getting in. Okay, what do I want to do? Yeah, why not? Cloud Dex. Killed that one. Took 13 damage off him. Sure.
My faith will protect me.
Okay, sure. Let's get you in here. Want to get too close to the daggers, so just try and arrow at you. So, didn't do much damage at all.
Soldier.
Can't make it to him. Side on okay, so yeah, that killed him. Now I can do main and off. Let's cancel that blade. Cloud of daggers. Let's hit you. Fireball.
Talk to me.
A little bit, Karlach, until we
I got this. Boom!
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Okay. Easy, Karlach.
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
So we need to loot very quickly. Take all. Take everything.
Light on my feet.
Get on out of here. Rest, get some heals going. Some heightened heals. I'll loot while Karlach's destroying stuff.
Let's have a look.
You done destroying stuff, Karlach?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Let's see. I met someone. Okay, so this is Damon, who is that tiefling blacksmith back at the Grove. So.
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A tightened screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
Before I do that, let me just make sure I've gotten all the loot I want out of this. This way, come on.
What's inside?
This guy.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Yeah, I don't think milk cans are worth picking up, so keep those. Anything. I'm just gonna check around back here. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to teleport back to the Emerald Grove location. And I'm going to end into the stream over there. I think that just leads to the basement area, probably. Inside. Okay. See, since she basically went around and smashed stuff and set the fire to pretty much everything. Pathway in. And that's just where the merchant was. Okay. So, let us the ruins. Emerald Grove. Yawn. Sorry for the yawn. Let's get where we need to be to start the stream next time. Go to this merchant because I do have a bunch of stuff to sell.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Do you have any good armor for Karlach? Let's see. So she can't wear heavy armor yet. She's a median armor. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, because the blacksmith may have something that's better, so. Stuff.
I'd love to, thanks.
You want a great sword. Yes. It is slightly better. Slightly better. Let's put that in camp. May get another character who can wield it. This stuff. Well, that's 13. Exactly 16. Yeah.
Sylvanus be with you.
Okay. Astarion, you get your scrolls. Your thief stuff. Up go. Up go. Then I gotta sell the rest of the Astarion stuff. To the blacksmith next. Doing a little organization before I log off. Some stuff to sell. Okay. Let's get to the blacksmith area. Right here should be good. And after I talk to the blacksmith, I'll probably immediately do a long rest because Karlach needs some more healing. I could use the spell slot restoration. So manual save. do it for this live stream. As I said at the start, you can always support me via the donation link in the description below, which is basically a tip through Streamlabs. Or if you want to be able to have more interaction, I have a tier on Patreon where you can be part of a Q&A post/video combo that is exclusive to patrons. So that link is also in the description, so you can check me out there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.